Hey there, I'm Robert Stelmachuk and welcome back to another Bottle Talk. Today, we're going to Portugal. Let's take a trip.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, we're going to smash through another episode of Bottle Talk, where wines get reviewed, never rated. And I'm really stoked to tell you about this wine today because it illustrates very well two of the three secrets that I gave you in my last wine talk. And if you hadn't checked that out, I'll post it at the end. Make sure you do, and you tell me which ones resonate the most with you. Today's example is really going to clearly demonstrate both the categorizing example, making the playlists of wine for yourself, and two, taking the wine adventure. That being said, we're going to get right to the wine. This is the Herdade das Servas, and this is the Barrica. What does Barrica means? Means no oak. And when I taste this wine, I'm astonished at how much body and structure and complexity that it has for never having spent a minute in oak. It actually gets aged in marble, of all things. And this is from the Serrano family. They're located in the Alentejo region of Portugal, a real hot spot for great wine values. And don't forget, when you measure value in wine, it's dollar to dollar. So even though this is 30 or 35, that might be a little bit more expensive for Portuguese wines. But to find this caliber of complexity, depth, and concentration in a wine from other countries, you've got to start spending $85 to $115 to get that. So at $35, it suddenly makes it a great deal. Dominated by three grapes, the mainstay is a grape called Alicante Bouschet. And I get to use another tech term and explain that to you, and that's called a Teinturier grape. If you're at the farmer's market next time and you take a red grape, if you squeeze it and the juice that runs into your hand, what color is it going to be? Wrong. It's actually going to be clear. In a Teinturier grape, that juice and the pulp inside of a grape will be red. And what does that mean to your mouth? It's going to be giving the wine a lot more structure and a lot more body and a lot more complexity for sure. And this is a great example of that. There's also a little bit of Syrah, and there's also a little bit of Touriga Franca in this wine. So you don't know what Touriga Franca and Alicante Bouschet is. It doesn't really matter that you don't know what those grapes are. What matters is the way it tastes. All the more reason to get this wine into a category and a playlist of wine for yourself that we talked about in the wine talk. This is the Serrano family. They've been making wine since 1667. That is 463 carry the I have no idea. 353 years. They've been doing it a long time, and they're doing it very well, as you're going to see when you pick up a bottle of this. Now, we're going to get right to it and taste and smell. See how that stains the glass? I'm probably going to just have to throw this away afterwards. I'm kidding. Never throw away your wine glasses. On the nose, all about density. Wow, you are my density. If you know that movie line, holy smokes. It's a dense core of fruit on the nose, and I get a lot of black fruit like black cherry and plum, and I got a lot of saturated dark red fruit like cherry and raspberry and sun-warmed wild strawberry. There's chocolate, but more specifically like bitter chocolate, like baker's chocolate. White pepper spice, coffee, but more specifically, again, ground espresso beans, savory mushroom tart. Let's go ahead and taste. Holy big wine. That is a monster of a glass of wine. Wow. On the palate, I get more of like black licorice and road tar. I get burnt wood, which is strange because, again, there's no wood on this wine, but it's there anyways. A little bit of cedar, sweet cherry, pipe tobacco on the palate that I never got on the nose as much. Fig Newtons, if you've ever had Fig Newtons, that dense, yeah. Ooh. Such an impressive glass of wine. Holy smokes. If you're not familiar with these particular grapes, the way this wine shows, if you like Cabernet Sauvignon, if you like a really good elegant Shiraz or Zinfandel, there's no way you can't love this wine. It's amazing to me how it's so compact but so fresh. It's a behemoth, but it's kind of cloaked in elegance. Wow. The discovery of a wine like this isn't so much about boys in treehouses, it's more about men in castles, okay? This is straight up Tinkerbell with a leather riding crop. And it's a monster of a wine. I'm pretty sure this wine grew up in a house slightly bigger than the high school that I went to. Wow. If we're talking about foods, you're looking at things like venison, lamb, more gamier meats for sure. Anything braised, stewed like that. And, yeah, wow. Braised meats for sure, like a good braised short rib. I don't know. If I have to pair this to a song, I don't know that I could pair it to a song. I think that the experience of this wine would be like, I don't know, having the Black Keys play at your backyard barbecue and not billing you for it. So that's what I have to say about this wine. You're not going to be as familiar with the grapes from this particular country or any of the regions in Portugal, but that doesn't really matter. It's about the experience of the wine that matters the most. I'm Robert Stelmachuk, and thanks for watching.